Osioni Gaja, Meli Dawadoa, Aya Gakwadu, Ayada Tiada, Dali Kwagai, Aya Sadu, Di Janido, Sequoyah Galanadi, Gina de la Quasti. Hello everyone, my name is Chelbie Turtle, and I am 17 years old and from Tahlequah, Oklahoma, and I will be a junior at Sequoyah High School.
Chelbie says it seems as though she's known she was Cherokee since the day she was born.
All the credit goes to my mom for everything that I know about the Cherokee culture from the minute I was born. I attended immersion school up until kindergarten, and so I was always involved. I've attended Cherokee Holiday every single year since I was born, so I'm going on 18 years. I was a little Cherokee ambassador. I did everything, and a lot of people don't know this about me, but I spoke Cherokee before I spoke English. It was always really hard for me to learn English when I switched to public school. And so now, as I've gotten older and I'm kind of understanding everything, I see that everything my mom did when I was little, how she put me in immersion and she took me everywhere with her. I was always with her. Everything Cherokee Nation related, and I participated in all of it. I really see how that shaped me, I guess, and I have a very strong cultural background because of that. It's always been a part of me, so I feel like it's just a part of my identity. It's really important as to who I am today, and if it wasn't there, I would be a completely different person because of it. A lot of the growing experiences that I've had throughout my childhood have been because of Cherokee Nation, and I am forever grateful for those because they have taken me places, taught me things. I've made lifelong friends, and it's just a part of me. There's nothing I would change about it. It's who I am, and I feel like I will continue to grow because of it.
She has been immersed in many traditions.
My favorite thing was always making baskets and pottery. Annabelle Mitchell taught me how to make pottery when I was little, and so it was really cool to learn from her. And making baskets was always my favorite thing. My grandma knows how to make it, my mom, and so it would always be really cool just to sit down with them and make baskets. We had a stickball pole in our backyard for me and my sister, and so we would always spend all the time we could out there just throwing the ball up, and it was a PVC pipe in the back of our yard, and we just made a stickball pole out of it. So that was our favorite two things.
Chelbie admires her mother for inspiring and teaching her the value of being a Cherokee.
I couldn't do anything without her, whether it's Cherokee related or not. She has immersed me in my culture since day one, and I wouldn't be the person I am today without her, let alone the Cherokee person I am without her. She has made sure I always had the best resources available to learn, and she always pushed me to learn and to continue to grow in my culture. The Everglades are the swamps, the coastal plains are beaches, and the Keys is an archipelago, and it's at the very bottom.
Chelbie attends Sequoyah High School and will be a junior this fall. Her life is focused, it seems, on her family, her faith, academics. She does have a few electives, such as art and her computer class. She plays both slow and fast-pitch softball, and she was the manager for the boys' basketball team this past year.
She's very diligent in her studies. She's very forthright in answering questions, even the hard ones, even the uncomfortable ones. She represents us well as Junior Miss Indian Oklahoma. She represented the tribe and Sequoyah High School as Junior Miss Cherokee. She has aspirations to help her people, the Cherokee people, if you will. I know that because she suffered an injury and then had to go through physical therapy, and so I know that she's interested in orthopedics. We will continue to work with her and provide opportunities so that she can maybe narrow those fields down to one, but I have absolutely no doubt that she'll be an exceptional adult one of these days, and then provide for the Cherokee people in whatever area that she decides to go into.
Chelbie is currently serving as Junior Miss Indian Oklahoma and was also Junior Miss Cherokee. She has been serving her people since she was a child, running for various ambassadorial titles.
Chelbie was such a mature junior Miss Cherokee. I felt like at times she pushed me to be more mature and more well-rounded because she's so well-spoken. She was so just graceful in the way she carried herself. And, you know, behind the scenes as Miss Cherokee and junior Miss, we would kind of, you know, get nervous or freak out when we had to make an appearance or make a speech. And Chelbie had the same feelings I had, and even though I was a few years older, and then would go out and just be so graceful and speak with such a maturity. She pushes everyone around her to be better, and so that's how I felt about Chelbie. She just made me a better Miss Cherokee. She's go with the flow. I never saw her get frazzled, even though the demands are demanding. And being junior Miss Cherokee and having your mom be the coordinator probably adds a little extra layer of pressure. And she never got frazzled, never cracked under pressure like some young. I mean, she was 13, 14 years old and was just as mature as everybody else around her that was working as an adult. And so she's just steady, mature, and she's going to succeed in whatever she does.
As Junior Miss Indian Oklahoma, she enjoys serving as a goodwill ambassador and working with other tribes.
I've made so many friends and met so many people that I wouldn't have unless I took a chance and just went. I didn't have any intentions of seeing what the outcome was. I was more in for it for the experience. It's not just Cherokee Nation like I've been used to. It's multiple tribes throughout Oklahoma. And when I won, it was my goal to travel as much as I could throughout Oklahoma and visit the new tribe, or visit the other tribes and learn from them, and also get to share my culture with them, because it's kind of both ways, that they don't know a lot about us and I didn't know a lot about them. So it was really cool to kind of share experiences and share things about the tribes, and it was really cool to learn from them, and I wouldn't have had that experience without this title. And so I've gotten to see a lot more of Oklahoma and a lot more of the tribes, and it's been really eye-opening.
Chelbie grew up in the Cherokee Nation, but she would like to see more youth get involved, so she tries to pass things along wherever and whenever she can.
There's so many opportunities, and I'm a product of that. I've grown because of all the activities I've been in. I was junior Miss Cherokee on the youth council for the 3rd term, and I'm president now. I couldn't have ever said that when I was a little 8th grader. I love going to all the community meetings and at-large meetings, and I tell my friends at school, like, there's this cool opportunity if you guys want to come with me, and a lot of them are busy with other things and all that, but I just think that telling them about it and sharing your experience with it and showing them all the valuable things that you can learn is really empowering to them, I guess. And I've seen a lot of people that, you know, have came up to me and told me that, oh, I want to try for this, or I want to try this, or how did you go about that? And that's really cool to see that something I said has impacted them a little bit.
I swear or affirm further.
I swear or affirm further.
She is an active member of the Cherokee Nation Tribal Youth Council and is currently serving as president. She has enjoyed the years of learning and meeting diverse peoples.
It's a great leadership experience. Every year I've made 17 new friends. The thing I've gotten out of it is just how to be a better leader within myself, because you're with 17 people that have 17 different personalities, and so it's not always you're going to get along with everybody, but at the same time you have the same goal, and that's to make Cherokee Nation a better place, and to have the youth get involved within the Cherokee Nation. And so going out into the different communities, it's really showed me that we might just be, you know, teenagers, but we can impact each other. And that's one thing that I've seen with being in the Youth Council.
Chelbie hopes to pursue a degree in orthopedics and help people in need in and around the Cherokee Nation.
There's not a lot of Native American doctors in the world, and with the health system and all that, I think that it would be really cool to come back and help the Cherokee people, because they've given so much to me, and I just want to give back in some way, and I feel like that's one of the ways that I could give back when I'm older and I have a career.